Yeah, pull up a seat. Welcome to the lounge. Shifty real Hank Hill here to hold it down. Got my boys Wild Wes and the whole crew just vibing and talking with something new. Got them good times and the best conversation. It's a whole different vibe, a new creation. So sit back, relax, let the good times flow. Yeah, let them flow. You already know.
Only on the Lounge Podcast.
What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the Lounge Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Shifty, joined by my great co-hosts,
Jinxie QT and
Pineapple GG.
what's up, guys?
Oh,
What is up,
ladies
everybody?
and gentlemen,
How was y'all's
we
week?
have a loaded episode for you. My week's been great. Super great, honestly. What about you boys?
Improving for sure. Improving.
Good.
Improving.
I'm back this week, so
You are back.
yeah. We went on vacation and now we're back and back to business.
Nice. Won't you tell the folks where you went?
I went to good old Las Vegas, Nevada. It was
Hell yeah.
really, really crazy. It was wild. Definitely
Viva
a
Rock
vacation
Vegas.
spot and not somewhere I'd want to live.
Like, one thing I did want to ask you that I didn't get to ask you, Jinxie, was in comparison to like Florida and stuff, like, is it like hot? Like, what is the heat like?
Dude,
in
it's
Vegas?
just as hot, but it's not like if you just stand there, you'll like it'll take like probably like 45 minutes before you start sweating. Instead of like here where the humidity just makes you just like leak from every orifice of your body.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like
yeah.
a steam room like that. It's more like Trish explained, it's more like a hair dryer.
Just
Yeah, and like the
Very,
air
like-
is really dry. Like, dude, like day two, by the time like the end of the second day, like I was like literally like I'm like I need to go to Walgreens. I need chapstick right fucking now. Like it was so bad. Like my lips were like felt like almost like calluses like after like a day and a half. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I'm like, the air here is weird. And like the one day that we were like, I was like, me and Chris were like walking to In and Out. It was like 104 out. Okay. And it wasn't terrible. The weird part was that he like pointed out to me, it was like every time that I'd breathe out of my mouth, like it felt like the air coming out of my mouth was colder than the ambient temperature around us.
right.
Just weird. Never got to experience it.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, flew almost all the way across the entire country. That was pretty cool.
Flu?
Yeah.
They had the flu over there?
No, I flew on a
The
plane like all the
flu.
way across the
Oh.
country.
Yes, they had the flu over in the Vegas,
Yes, dude.
along with every other disease known to man.
You know, I never.
I
missed
swear
a
to
dog
God,
on
like
the
everything
internet.
there, like it didn't matter what you did. It was like a bare minimum of $20. Like if you wanted to get on
$20.
like the craps table or like the roulette table or like the blackjack table or any of like the actual people tables, it was like $15 a hand minimum bet.
Oh god.
Food no
I
less
didn't-
than $25 like for a single meal for a person.
I don't think I could justify it, dude. Like, I'm a simple guy. Like, $20 to me, dude. That's like 3 meals from like Taco
Right,
Bell, like
right.
right now.
Right. But luckily I'm like a person like
I'm a-
I ate a lot.
Yeah.
I ate so much food, like more than I normally eat. Pineapple would have been like, "Oh man." He's like, I can't believe Jinxie's actually even awake. Like cuz I was eating like more like
not
3
good.
times more than normal. Oh, and everything there like is like Southwest. Like anything It's like everything has Chipotle in it. Everything. Ketchup,
Hell yeah.
like everything, dude.
Well, everything's sriracha. Everything is
Everything is
sriracha
like has Chipotle in it. Like,
flavored.
yeah. It's like Chipotle ketchup.
Wow.
I was like, man, I
Oh,
was like, by like day 4, I needed like some Chipotle away. Like, I swear to God.
Chipotle
this
way.
man said
Bleeding
my
out
ass
my
cannot
ass.
take it
Yeah,
anymore.
dude.
Jesus. I I really do, man. I'm happy you're back, man. I'm happy you're back from Vegas, dude. And you know, it's not even fall, y'all, but I swear it's just something about this time of year, man, and the movies that'll start coming out, man. It just we dude, it starts getting into the spooky dookie before you know it,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, we're only
Oh,
about
dude, we're getting close.
like 2
We're
months
so
away, yeah.
close to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're only
I
about 2 months
mean,
away.
and definitely want to kind of like kickstart us off into our fucking episode, boys, into the fucking Paranorman, dude.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
we're gonna keep it strictly ghostly for the most part, but the
Yeah.
Paranorman. So
the Paranorman.
so now seriously
This
though,
guy
with the
named
paranormal,
Norman that
like
just jumps with a
I've
parachute.
I've had I've had some life experiences. I've had some crazy things happen. What about you guys?
Oh,
You got
yeah.
some
Definitely. Definitely.
we got old, and this is why I love talking about this. And people, and I wanted to touch on this because a lot of people don't know this about Mr. Jinxie, is that once upon a time, he lived in one of the hottest places in our entire country. Some would argue is the state of Louisiana,
Yeah.
because the amount of tyranny, war, slavery, and fuckery 9,000.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you have reports a mile long of paranormal places that you can go in Louisiana.
We actually
Uh,
went on one for a field trip in like I think it was like either middle school. Yeah, I think it was like middle school to a
okay.
place that was supposedly haunted.
Yeah, like the air quotes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Like it was wild. I'm like, why are we learning this again?
Because you got to learn about the ghosts, Jinxie. You got to
Yeah,
learn about the ghosts.
yeah. It's like that. It's like right there, like where Jackson Square is down in like the French Quarters, where like across from that cathedral, like there's like a whole set of like apartment buildings or like I wouldn't even say a condo. I would just say like apartment buildings, sort of. And like that whole set's supposed to be really freaking haunted, supposedly. So
Supposedly. I
yeah.
mean, so let's just all, kind of like, say our thoughts. I mean, what do you think? What do you think, Shifty? Ghost or no ghost, man? What do you
Oh,
think?
ghosts, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. There ain't no way. There are so many things that's happened in my life that I can't explain uh, with anything.
Yeah.
So and there's levels to this, and I will talk about that in a second. But what about you, Jinxie? Ghost or no ghost?
Oh hell
Or
yeah.
skeptic?
Oh yeah. Definitely 100%.
Like I'm a firm believer, and it's like it's no secret, I got a little religiousicism in me, you know what I mean? So it's like, if you believe in the good of things, you obviously believe in the bad of things, as it were,
Yeah.
right? The yin and yang type thing, right? That being said, I mean, so I obviously, like, definitely, believe in a lot of different types of spirits.
Yeah.
That kind of leads into my
I think my
next thing. It's
grandfather's
like,
somewhere in this house because he did pass away in the room next to me.
that's
And
still
like some
wild.
shit be happening in here, like stuff be moving and crap. I seen something like freaking happen. Like it was like we had just came back from the dispensary, right? And we had like a bunch of stuff, and I'd set it up on this shelf over here. It was setting there for probably about an hour or so. And then that sucker flew off of that fucking shelf, like somebody smacked it. Like my grandfather
Jeez.
telling me to fucking stop smoking bud. I was like, I'm sorry, it's
Dude,
medical.
It's medical now.
I have a few stories, but actually one kind of similar a little bit. It wasn't like grandpa or anything on for at least this story. But this was actually when I was in treatment, just coming off of my awesome drug bender. Uh, we were sitting in the common room, me and a couple of the other guys that were in there with me. We were all just kind of kicking in the living room, talking. Next to the corner it was a bookshelf. You know, it had our AA books and everything else, notepads, pens, everything that we could need for whenever we would do classes and stuff.
Right.
Shit you not. We are all away from the bookcase. There's no way nothing can happen with this bookcase. Books, like you said, just come flying the fuck off. And we all kind of stopped and looked over there like, what the hell was that? And all of us simultaneously got up and left that room.
Yeah. I had something like
It
that
was
happen
crazy.
at work whenever I was working at the medical clinic. When I was sitting in there talking to one of my coworkers, and like there was like a fake tree, like plant, like in the middle of the table or whatever, and it just
Yeah.
slowly tips over and just lands on its side, and then we just kind of like look at each other. I'm like, "Did you bump the table?" I'm like, "No, did you?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, and we just kind of looked at each other like, "Fucking spooky." A
That's
couple other
spooky.
things like
Yeah.
and like one of them in the manager's office, like her headset like fell off of the table or whatever. Like we're all just sitting in there talking, and all of a sudden we hear like a clunk, and then she walks in there and like stuff's on the ground. Like, okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah, a
That's
little bit
crazy.
weird, dude. Like some things just a little bit weird. Unless we had
So,
like a sudden shift in gravity or something that I wasn't aware of.
Yeah, right. Shifts in gravity. I mean, I don't know. I had a couple like things. Like I had one thing when I was young, real quick. Me and my buddies was playing hide and go seek, and I seen what looked like witches huddled around the fire in the woods, and uh, went back there and where that shit was the next day, and there was no fire, like evidence of fire being burned there, but the fire was like big enough to leave a burn hole. You can't just magically make green
Yeah.
grass where you were burning fucking huge ass logs. Okay.
Yeah.
that's kind of crazy to think about. Just
Um, yeah, is
because you
nutty.
wonder if you imagine something like that, but like your mind definitely knows, like, hey, this definitely happened, but it's just there's nothing there.
Well,
Right.
like they, I mean, I'm not again, I'm not trying to like be like offensive in any way, but I mean, they had Klansman-esque robes that were black and not pointy hats,
Mhm.
but looked the same, like almost looked like religious. I don't know, very weird.
Hmm.
And it was when I was like 13. So it's like I wasn't young enough to say, oh, it was like when I was 5, and like you barely remember stuff when you're
Right.
5.
Yeah.
I was 13, and I remember like like three figures like lifting their hands up around a fire and me like taking the fuck off as fast as my fat ass would go.
So,
So that definitely, shook me to the core as far as those kind of experiences um and whatnot.
Yeah. For sure.
We actually
so
live
that
in Florida. We actually live in like Casadega is one of the spirit capitals of the fucking world. If you know anything about Casadega, Florida,
Yeah.
I don't.
it's yeah, it's like a spiritual mecca.
Yeah.
Like there's 15 different tarot card stores. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, the Casadega, Florida, man. It's wild stuff. Wild stuff.
So I know as we kind of get into this, and some people may think like it, it's a pretty wide term. I think everybody knows when we say paranormal activity, everybody knows exactly what it is. But for the people that don't understand, this is the technical term for paranormal activity. The term paranormal activity refers to unusual or unnatural phenomenon that fall outside the realm of traditional scientific explanation. So
Okay.
The unknown.
So
Okay.
I think
The
like
unknown.
people can
Yeah.
take those things like you could take that with like a grain of salt and like kind of go with it, but like it's like I feel like everybody at one point in time has had something happen to them or near them or somebody that they know. Just it's something they couldn't explain.
Yeah.
I
Right.
know. I know when I was around 18, 19 years old, somewhere around there. My grandfather had passed away. Great guy and everything. Um, I was at my cousin's house. He was throwing a party and everything else. And you know how some parties get. Some people get drunk,
Yep.
and then out comes a Ouija board.
Oh, here
Uh,
we go.
Oh,
so you
yeah,
would
I
think
won't
like
touch one of those.
Ouija boards
No.
when they come
Oh,
out, especially with drunk people, you're like, all right, somebody's got to be fucking with it. Somebody's trying to make a joke.
Yeah.
When they were actively using it, I wasn't touching it, and my cousin was right next to me. We weren't messing with it at all. We were watching other people play with it, and no shit, when they asked like the similar questions that everybody asks, like anybody here and all that, obviously something answers and it says yes. So they obviously the next question that comes up, like who's here, and it spells out Francis. As soon as it spelled out Francis, me and my cousin both looked at each other like, what the fuck? Because if anybody knows anything, and not a lot of people knew this, my grandpa's middle name was Francis. It was Albert Francis Blanton. He didn't like Francis. Everybody either called him Albert or Sarge. That was it. So as soon as that fucking happened, we kind of freaked the fuck out and we're like, all right, that's enough. Put it up.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't touch one of those with a freaking 10-foot pole.
yeah, like you
I'd,
could throw
I,
any amount of money, any amount of money, any amount of money. Not doing it. I'm not touching it. I will exit the room it's in, and I'll be like, "See you guys later."
Yeah.
Like, not doing
I'm not
that.
messing with things beyond my
Like, I will go on a
beyond this
ghost
world.
hunt
I'm
with
good.
like EMPs and sit there with a recorder, and I'll talk to fucking spirits that way. But hell no, dude, I ain't picking up no damn board made by Mattel.
Yeah,
Like,
it was a crazy experience to be honest. And that was just one of the many things like that has happened that I just cannot explain. Like if somebody was fucking with you, like I don't know how they fucking knew it because these people didn't know him at all. Let
Well,
alone if they did know him, they didn't know his middle name
knowing
for
my
sure.
luck, man, I'd mess with that thing and then I'd have the board and the oracle flying around my head, like just floating, like bumping me in the head and stuff. Like, boom, boom, boom. I'll just be like, man, oh my god. I
I
knew
don't
it.
know.
Like,
I
great,
knew
this
it.
is how I
So-
die.
Yeah.
So so that definitely raises a good question for both of y'all. I mean, because I definitely think this is true. Like, so you think objects, can hold power,
Yes.
spiritual
Definitely.
energy, things like that?
Yes.
Definitely, because I mean, you look at who was the famous
Annabelle.
paranormal activity hunters? Yeah, the famous people.
Warrens,
The Warrens.
Yeah, the Warrens. I mean, they got tons of inanimate objects that now hold some sort of spiritual activity within them. And as Jinx just said, the Annabelle doll, that
Yeah.
was the one of the most famous ones.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's movies made about it, there's books made about it, everything. And they still, like, I think you could still go into the Warren's house
They're
and do
both
a
dead
tour.
now.
Yeah, they're both
apparently
gone.
apparently Matt Rife
Yeah, Matt
bought
Rife
the
bought
house.
bought the house. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's still like that raises a question of like, damn, dude, like if they were
That
joking,
just
like if they were just like, this is a money gimmick and we're gonna scam people out of this,
pineapple.
that's a hell of a fucking
Pineapple.
joke. And that's a
The
hell of a
fact that
fucking
he
scam.
owns the fact that Matt Rife owns all that, just I don't know. It's kind of questionable on how you got famous now. Besides just being funny and good looking.
Yeah,
You think
funny and good
you think he
looking.
signed the contract? You know?
I mean, yeah, he could be looking for a way out too. You
Yeah.
never know.
It's
He
like,
could be
look, I'll
looking
give you
for
back all of your tools of destruction. I'll collect them all for you,
right.
but give it back.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because
Like so again, right? Like so
it's like
that
Ryan
place,
Williams.
right? That place, like for example, like I'll go tour a bunch of different places like that, but that place specifically, I'm probably not going to because as soon as I get within a fucking 10-mile radius of that damn house, my spiritual skin's gonna be on fire.
Yeah.
And I'm everything in my body is gonna be like, don't go here. Just don't go here.
Yeah.
The
Yo.
objects thing, what blows my mind about the objects thing, it's like every single, I don't even know if they sell, maybe they sell them at Target, them evil bastards at Target. I don't know. I don't see Ouija boards for sale at Target or like Walmart
You
or
don't see
things
them
like that.
anymore. Hardly. You have to like
Yeah.
go online and order them and
Yeah.
stuff. Yo, what
Thanks for
up,
the community,
Trish?
Heart Trick.
Like, yeah, thank you.
And then what is it then? It's just every single one you buy is fucking cursed, every single
I
one's
have no
scared the
idea. Maybe
fucking
they're
doorway.
pouring
Like
the souls of children
She's like,
into
I
those
bought
bones
mine from
for sure.
Amazon a long time ago, but Ouija boards aren't needed.
that's the scarier part. Ouija boards are not
People are
needed.
the conduits. I know it. And water.
Yeah, definitely. So it says right here, and like I was looking it up for the house with that Matt Rife owns. So he's a co-owner with
Yeah.
Elton Cassie. And it looks like Rife acts as a co-owner and the legal guardian of over 750 haunted artifacts. Over 750. That's insane. That's an insane amount.
Yes. That's crazy. Like,
I wonder what would happen, and this is a hypothetical, I wonder what would happen if somebody just let all those things out.
or
Uh,
it
What kind of
somehow it just
chaos would fucking
magically caught on
unfold?
fire, and then all of a sudden,
yeah.
when the fire
I'm sure it's in
dissipates, it's all
I'm sure
fine.
it's in
Everything there
I'm
is
sure
okay. You're
I'm sure
like,
it's insured, but I don't know how you'd insure shit like that.
but no, I'm saying like all of the artifacts and shit, they're all just fine. You know, everything burned down around it.
That'd be wild.
I would be like, ah! I'd be like, I knew it.
Like Annabelle's fucking thing is just standing there.
We just
unburned.
loaded all up on a SpaceX rocket, right?
Shoot that shit into the sun.
Yeah,
Hell
dude.
yeah. Hell yeah.
So
That'd
I
be
just
real.
I typed this up
Lorraine,
because
what's
I'm
his face, made a
super
lot of stuff
curious.
up. Yeah, some of it was made
Yeah.
up, but some of it was, I believe, was fucking
The
real.
thing about
Dude.
the thing about it is, right? Even the
This is my
Warrens
topic.
said,
I live for this.
even the Warrens said they were like in interviews that what they say they said even the objects that they really didn't think that were much of a problem, they would still take them from people because of how much oh my god, I'm gonna kill this dog, how much power they hold,
Yeah.
right? Because that's insane.
So it says right here, according to paranormal lore and pop culture, letting loose all 750 plus artifacts from the War Museum would unleash a catastrophic surge of demonic activity and curses. The house collection includes terrifying items like the real-life Annabelle doll, the Shadow doll, and
What's
the
up, young
Devil's
Philip?
rocking chair.
Daunting.
Young.
Yo, welcome in, Daunting.
Young Philip. Oh, sir. I'm much older than you. Do not do that to me. Young.
So, seriously though, like, again, right? Like, I'll go on like 10 different ghost haunts, real life ghost haunts, and
Like
sit in a
Jinx is
room
bad, has residual all
with
over
a-
it. Can be an artifact. LOL. Can a bed be an artifact? LOL.
So you'll go on hauntings all over?
I'll sit in a room with a damn. I truly feel like it's too much.
He keeps cutting out.
Yeah, you're cutting out. Can't hear you. We can't hear you.
I think there's something wrong with his mic. This happened last week too, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
A little bit of technical difficulties. Send him a message. Oh, looks like he stopped now. I think he's realized.
Like Lulu. Lulu's a skinwalker. 100%.
Lulu's a skinwalker.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Lulu.
Okay.
You don't even care, dude.
Yep, we can hear you now.
Yeah.
Oh. Nope, not no more. It's cut out.
What is happening? And it's Discord too. That's Discord audio. Lulu belongs in League. Yeah.
Now that would be sweet. Your dog ends up on League.
Yeah.
While you're asleep, Lulu takes your place, sits in your chair.
Her ultimate is she launches a mattress at you. It pierces through all enemies and puts them all to sleep.
Okay.
Oh,
there we go. Something.
kinda. Are you back?
Oh.
Nope. Nope. Still not back.
He's screaming.
And screaming into the mic.
I can't. Oh man. Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Keep on catching glimpses of him here and there.
Yeah. Small ones. Small ones.
All right, so I don't know what's going on.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, you can keep on cutting
Oh,
in
he's
and
a-
out. It's wild.
Yeah, we're not sure what's going on. Like, is your
It's
maybe
I don't know.
short?
Internet's fine. It's Discord.
Yeah, Discord.
Like on the
Is it Discord
PC.
or is it the headset?
No, it's
It's
Discord on my
Discord.
PC.
Yeah.
Try
It's probably
I'm
doing
trying
the
right now.
RTC connecting BS.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. It happens. You know, we work through it. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
we do. Discord is unreliable at times.
Yeah.
At times. Give me
But-
just a
So
moment, guys.
as you were saying, you go on these paranormal activity hunts. Oh, there he goes. It's the ghost that possessed him to leave. So what about anybody else? Let's what's the craziest thing that's ever
I
happened
want
to
to go on
you?
a paranormal activity hunts. Do you, Trish? I can already tear it, dude. Like, I want to be like one of those guys that goes in like one of those haunted places with a giant speaker. I'm be like, Ghost, this is Katy Perry, and I'm just start playing
that's
some like
like that
white girl
dude.
music. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's always spirits.
Yeah. Be playing like the
That's
Village People and like the fucking You Can Dance If You Want To. You know, the safety song. Yeah. It's too long to type.
cutting a rug with the spirits.
What we dance?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, we were talking about that guy that goes to like haunted places and he'll play that big old speaker and like play like music for spirits.
Like spirits, this
Yeah,
is Katy
yeah,
Perry.
yeah. That guy's cool. That guy's cool. He does some pretty fucking interesting shit.
Yeah.
There's one video of his where it shows
There's like a door slam and he starts running. He's like,
Yeah.
ah! I would have been like that too. I would have been
I
goofing
mean,
off until something actually happened and then I would shit my pants.
well, that's the thing, right? It's like, it's like you're like, I'm just trying to see, this is why I think fucking all these damn ghost hunters never really get hard evidence, because they're being too nice, man. You got to piss them off. You got to piss off the entities. You know what I mean? And
Someone schedule a
playing.
paranormal activity hunt in Florida. There was supposedly one here. I was watching a documentary on it. It was the Blackwell one, but there's like a
Well, the
house
Blair Witch
there.
Project was a bunch of kids from UCF. Y'all know that?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a bunch of kids from UCF right here in Florida.
Yep.
Went up north and they made a movie and came back, pretty much.
Oh, so here's actually I was just looking up what you were just saying, Jinx. The Blackwell Ghost is a
Yeah.
highly popular, low budget footage horror franchise created by indie filmmaker
Yeah. Yeah, I
Carter
don't think it was
Clay.
real, but they said that place was supposedly haunted, but
Yeah, that place where they filmed that is spooky dooky.
yeah.
So here's one of the things I was just looking up. The most famous and culturally impactful paranormal investigation is the Amityville horror case in New York. Investigated by the renowned demonologist Ed and Lorraine Warren in 1976.
Yeah, I'm not going to that house. Period.
Hell no.
We drove by it. You
drove by it?
Yeah, so I went to New York and we drove by it. There's definitely, I don't think,
That's that's what happened. One of them got loosened.
I don't think there's anything there now per se, but there is an eerie calm out that way, because we kind of like stood around and shit for a little bit too, and just kind of like just stood around there with the car parked on the side of the road. We weren't, but I don't know.
Yo, Trish.
Within a mile, I would say within a mile.
The cake slice.
We could see the motherfucker clearly.
Well, like there's always, dude, like your body knows when something's off. Like you go into a place and like there's something there. Like your body, like it reacts to those things.
Like we were in New York, right? So
Yeah.
there's tons of movement everywhere. And we weren't in the city. We were up in the mountains and shit too. So like there's birds, there's fucking, I mean, dude, but when we went there was such an eerie calm, dude. There was no birds, there was nothing, there was no movement. I didn't see like movement in the grass of like insects or things looked alive. It didn't look dead or fucked up. It's been the Amityville house from what we've seen, it had been fixed up a shit ton, but yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, you gotta trust your intuition. That's for sure, dude. Because that gut
We went
feeling
by
isn't a
this.
gut feeling for no reason. Like,
Yeah. We went by this other one that was like this other thing in New York that was supposedly like super haunted. It was like an old girls' schoolhouse for like boarding school for like girls, and they did a bunch of fucked up shit there. Mostly like, PDF stuff and things
yeah,
like that. Things of that nature and things and debauchery, bad medical practice, stuff like that. Um So there was definitely a couple places there. I think it's like if you have like a state that's built in like old history, like you got haunted places for sure.
Oh yeah.
You
not
know what I'm saying?
debauchery.
Like,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
like in New Orleans, dude. Like a lot of that stuff,
gotta
dude.
keep it.
They got a lot of death happening
Yeah,
on
but
that
they,
land.
yeah, but man, New Orleans has got
Well,
that
not
like,
just New Orleans, but just Louisiana and straight up north through the whole Louisiana Purchase. There's a lot of death that happened in those
it,
lands.
it it's I don't know, man. It's the thing about it is like humans were the like we won't even get into like the whole you know color side of the spectrum of it, or anything like
Yeah,
that. Is humans were mean to other humans, right? So it's
yeah,
like there was so much of that in one general area. Like in the South, it was so bad
yeah,
towards the end of slavery. Like
yeah.
like we did horrible shit to people, and there's fucking tons of evidence of that all throughout like Florida, Louisiana, Georgia, and like a lot of other southern
Mississippi, Alabama,
Mississippi,
the whole
Alabama. Yeah.
southeast, bro, is just it
Yeah. So I mean,
was
there was a lot of that. Like one of the
yeah,
most famous houses in a house I grew up that was super haunted from what I heard. And you'd always hear the guy running and screaming. And it was a dude, it was an African American man that we had chased down in my town and shot because he had slept with like the mayor's wife or something like that.
Oh shit.
And it literally is famous
oh
for
no.
that. It's horrible, and it's absolutely awful that a town where I grew up is like that, but it's the truth. And I mean, they said it was always super haunted. They said it around like 12 1 o'clock a.m. You fucking people have heard the guy screaming running down the street, and he ran to that house way back when. Shit, you know what? Early 19s.
Yeah.
So I think if
Wild.
we're going to talk about like famous places that are haunted and everything, I think we have to talk about another famous spot that a lot of people don't really talk about too much, but Silent Hill.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, forgive me for being ignorant. What is Silent Hill?
So, as it states, while the original 1999 Silent Hill video game was created in Japan and inspired by fictitious towns and 1980s films, the 2006 Silent Hill movie draws heavily from a real abandoned place. It's in Pennsylvania. I don't know how to pronounce the first one. It was a bustling mine town until an underground coal fire ignited in 1962, burning continuously through the labyrinth of tunnels beneath the streets. Today, it is an eerie ghost town with cracked roads, sinkholes, and steam rising from the ground. It states that the fire that is ongoing underground coal fire started in May of 1962 and could potentially burn for over 100 years. Due to the toxic gases and unsafe condition, the town was officially condemned in 1992. Nearly all residents were relocated, leaving the area nearly completely deserted. Um, you hear a lot
Wild.
of different things about. Well, it's just because of the toxic, like the toxic fumes and stuff from the fire and whatnot that's coming from
Yeah, I mean
the coal.
it burnt coal that's like sedimented. Oh God, my Lord Jesus, sedimented in rock, and it lit that coal on fire on
Yeah.
the rock walls, and I could only imagine it's a tunnel of fiery fucking death
Yeah.
in those
So
coal tunnels. Those poor people, man. Holy crap.
So some people that have claimed to go to like maybe see Silent Hill or anything have claimed that they've seen things, heard things. I mean, it's just kind of like an eerie place, dude. Like just fire happened out of nowhere, fucking, and then like a
You
complete
don't know something.
abandonment of the entire town, and it's still like underneath the town, like the abandoned town is still on fire today.
Right.
Like it's insane.
So wild. I never knew that. That's you learn something new every day, boys. I love that.
Yeah.
Right here on the Lounge Podcast. Dude, I think that's wild in itself. I still think the whole like Chernobyl thing is wild, but
Oh
Yeah, that
lordy.
they made it habitable again.
Yeah, I
It's
don't know. It's like
crazy.
can we make a place like that habitable again with the coal and
Listen,
everything?
we still I claimed it on a few episodes ago on the Lounge Podcast. I still stand by it. Episode 1000. You boys could come with me or I'm going by myself, but I'm live streaming. I'm going to Chernobyl.
We're going to Chernobyl.
Holy shit.
I am
You can
going
stand
for
outside
sure.
of it now. It's habitable. They made a structure that like I watched a documentary on it. It's like two different buildings, right? That they made like a half a side and a half a side, and they put it on a giant railroad track, and
Yeah, and it's like a
they
big
just
old dome.
fucking closed it in on one, and then they put another shell on top of it, like dual layered.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah,
I think that kind of bringing us back to what what we were trying to talk about, like the places that are haunted and stuff, man. I really think that some of these old like fucking hospitals and things, man, I'm telling you,
yeah,
that's where the most fuckery is,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah, I used
Old
to work
hospitals
in a
and
hospital.
prisons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to work in a hospital, and some of the things. Not only did I work there at night, like nobody's there, and like I worked in sections to where like you're by yourself for hours on end, and
Using
like
a
the
key
shit
card
that you
getting
just
around.
hear is insane. It
Yeah,
is insane, and then not to mention like the hospital I worked, there was a wing that was closed off that hadn't been used in so long. There was multiple reports from nurses, security guards, doctors that they would hear like giggling and laughing and like doors
bro.
opening and
No,
closing and like nobody
I'm
goes in
out of
that
there,
wing.
dog. I hear some kid fucking laughing, bro, or some giggling, brother. I'm I'm beating feet out of there.
Oh, dude.
I'm beating
It
feet
is
out of there.
insane. There was one night I almost quit on the spot. So I got assigned
Or some
a
like
new job.
woman crying or some shit, bro. Oh, dude, nope.
Yeah. Oh
I'm
fuck all
out,
that.
bro.
But I got assigned to a new wing to work to clean the hospital. And what I did, I was in the on the janitorial staff, and one of my jobs was to go into surgery rooms and stuff and sanitize everything before surgeries happen. I was working the heart and vascular area by myself, no one else around. As I'm going through the floors, buffing the floors and stuff, I swear to God, every time I stepped, I thought I heard somebody stepping behind me. Every now and then I would turn around and look, nothing there. I was like, okay, maybe because I'm by myself, maybe it's an echo or something, because it is a
Yeah,
big area, and it's not possible, but like it sounded like it was right fucking behind me. And
I'd be
each
talking
time
to
I
that
would
shit.
take
I'd be like,
more
dude, get up
steps,
off my
it
cheeks,
kept
bro. What the fuck? I'm like, God dang.
you want some of these cheeks, bud? Come get them.
Well, I mean, it's like I'm not saying like every hospital is even bad or anything. I'm just thinking of the amount of humans that die inside of any said hospital building.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
See,
You know what
that's
I'm
what I'm
saying?
thinking though. Is like in that heart and vascular area, like that's like a high priority part of the hospital. Like people die there all the time. Like
Oh
surgery just
yeah,
does not go right or anything, and they
yeah.
just die. Like
My
I
my
couldn't
heart
fucking
goes.
explain it, but yeah, I after the second night, I told my boss I was like, I don't want to work that wing no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I would definitely like again, right? Like I would feel so inclined working any type of like place like that at night, man. It's just uh
Yeah.
that's
That's
the
a
Oh, it's
way, man.
creepy.
that's a
It's
hard one.
creepy.
Yeah, even like sweeping the floors and things like that. I'm like, like shit. I um I think hospitals, prisons, where else have they done like some things? They found like it's like a lot of old houses. That what is that one did y'all ever see that demon house?
I could see
Mm.
Trish
It's
being
called
like
Demon
working at
House.
like a mortuary or something like that. Like she's like whenever you like come in, she's like, "Oh yeah, I'll help you pick out the perfect stuff." I see her being like the mortuary's like assistant or something. Like
A mortician,
So
Trish the mortician.
so Demon House was a movie, right? Because it's like a it's about like the Zach Baggins dude, right? Now the Demon House, right, is in Gary, Indiana, and it's like a real place, and the guy like bought it.
crazy.
Yeah. So it says right here, Demon House, 2018, is a real documentary directed by Ghost Adventurers Zach Baggins, or however it is that you pronounce his name,
Correct.
uh, and investigates the infamous 2011 Amon's haunting case in
Yeah.
Gray, Indiana. While it features real interviews with police, doctors, and priests involved, many critics view it as a something or other. I don't know how to pronounce that. That's weird. It They took it as a joke because of the TV show, but
Right. Right.
I don't know that is kind of crazy. Like you think, like for one, I ain't stepping in any fucking house that has the word demon in it. As soon as they say,
Yeah.
yeah, you can have this great house, but
Yeah.
it's the demon, like, nope, stop you right there. I'm not going there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sharing a bed with fucking Satan.
Yeah.
I mean, not necessarily Satan.
Well, something of that nature. Something of that nature. I'm still not sharing the bed with it. We're not getting up. We're not making breakfast together. Nothing of that sort.
Hey yo. Hey. I
But she
I
makes
think
some really slamming pancakes.
yeah,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Dude, she slammed my cakes for sure. Listen,
Yeah. She's like,
I think
"Oh,
any
no, this is not how it's going to happen. This is what's going to happen." And you're like, "Oh, fuck. I
like
knew it."
it definitely Demon House as far as like a movie or whatever, like it's definitely something like that documentary. It's definitely something you should watch for sure. If you've never seen that, dude, it's
No.
it's got some stuff in there that like
I'll
really
watch like Angel
makes you
House or
think, you know what
whatever it
I
is. Like I'll watch like one of those
mean?
shows. I'm like that
Save
guy like
Saved
like
by a
watching like scary
Raven.
movies. I'm like stop it. I'm like put it on and it's just like the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. And I was like everything's all right. Like fuck that shit,
Mickey
dude.
Mouse Clubhouse.
You can't freaking you can't bring me to like a movie theater and like a scary movie. Did you just hear me in the background? Oh hell no!
He turns into a stereotype. Look at
Yeah.
him. That's I think when it comes to like paranormal, as soon as it shifts into religiousisim, that's where I think that's where it's terrifying. In my eyes, as soon as
Yeah.
it shifts towards religiousisim or mysticism or witchery or just absolute, awful stuff. That's where it gets. We talk about things like possession and things like that.
Possession and
What do
like
you
poltergeist and shit. Yeah,
do
dude.
you think? Do you think you can be possessed?
Like I
You
can
think
do
you would
horror
be
movies. I can do like slashers and like all that stuff, all the blood and gore. That's fine. But yeah, whenever it gets into
terrifier?
like yeah, that shit's fine. You know what I mean? Killers and stuff like that. I can watch stuff like that. But whenever it gets into like the paranormal stuff and like Pineapple says like with possession and like just like that shit fucks me up, bro. That shit I don't know what
Yeah,
it is, but that shit just wrecks my brain.
yeah,
Like I'm just like,
yeah.
no, no.
It definitely does because it's it's some of the things that you think about, and it almost
Makes sense.
it's really believable. It's really
Yeah.
believable.
Yes.
That's what how I'll put it, because it's like if
Yeah.
you
It
if
just
you believe in something, you obviously believe in the reverse of that something. So
right.
it's like, though, when you hear stuff like that, I've even watched, like, went down the rabbit hole in YouTube and like watched like some really old YouTube stuff, shit that's like well predated AI, dude. It's like shit from like 2013 and shit, uploaded, and it's like old, like possession fucking tapes, and like and it's just audio. There's no fucking there's no video or nothing, right? It's just all you hear is like audio and shit. There's a couple of them that I'm telling you, type in the right shit on YouTube. I listened to a couple of them where the guy's like dating it and everything and shit, and it's wild. It's wild.
Yeah.
Um, I think possession, like I said again, right? Like that goes back to the whole Ouija board thing, but like any kind of spooky dooky where you like you seriously open yourself up and like you take something with you, like it just I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be kicking open invisible doors, bro.
I mean, people make all these jokes about California and these stars and stuff, and I'm telling you, so a lot of these people, man, they signed that contract. I'm telling you, they did. They
Yep.
signed that
I'm
contract
telling you, dude. I
for
think
sure.
Ryan Williams is one of them. Just saying. I love you, Ryan.
I'm
I
like,
love you, R. Willie. You're fucking awesome, but Jesus,
dude,
either you're
I
literally
love.
like an angel, like that is like on Earth, or you literally signed the contract.
No, I legit got like mad love for fucking like Destiny's Child, dude.
Yeah,
But Beyonce, dude, I think you did it.
yeah. I think
I
you drank
think
the
you did
water.
it.
Yeah,
I think you drank that water.
yeah,
I'm just throwing it out there right here on the last podcast. I'm not talking shit. It's just like
So do you
it's
think?
too much on the internet. It's too much on the internet about it.
So do you think like people that have like commit like huge mass murder and shit? Do you think they're kind of like possessed by something, or is that just them feeding into their uh,
Okay,
like
so
psychological
this is gonna have to be another
like shit?
podcast, but you're talking about like people like Gacy and like
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dahmer and
yeah.
shit.
We could do another podcast on like the whole serial killers thing and like the fascination
Yeah,
with that. But
you're talking
to
about
kind of
people like
like
that though, right, Shifty?
I
Like Gacy and
I
Dahmer and all them good guys.
yeah.
They
I
did.
mean,
Good, not good guys.
Yeah.
to kind of like
Oh, they were
shorten that.
definitely good at what they
Oh,
Like we can make that an entire podcast. I'm telling you, but to kind of like shorten that in a way of what I think on that is
Or
like I think it's
Manson,
situational.
like
I think it's situational. I think it's situational. I think people can genuinely like, and I'm not trying to sound insensitive to anybody's difficulties in life. Okay, here on the Lounge Podcast, some people are fucking crazy. Some people aren't fucking crazy, and they hear voices. Now, where those voices come from are debatable as well.
yeah,
But that being said, is like, yeah, I think it's just situational when in terms of the human and what they did and how it happened uh
Well,
or whatever it
I
was.
think that will be that'll be another segment. Let us know if that's what you guys want to hear on the next Lounge podcast. All things about famous murderers.
yeah.
Serial
And
killers
and
or
any other topics that you'd like to hear us talk about, please reach out to us on the Facebook page, Lounge Podcast, as well.
Yes.
yeah, man, because you know what, like we might be a little bit old school here in the last podcast, but I'm telling you what, the Facebook is as crazy as it sounds is the fastest way to get your voices heard here on the Lounge Podcast. We will talk to you, we'll chat with you, we'll take any idea, any suggestion, put it in that little box and throw it in the ocean. I'm just joking. We will 100% read every single thing you send us, and would love to have any ideas or input.
We are just joking. You can reach us right on our pager.
Yeah.
Hey,
Go to that payphone, put 50 cents in, and
it costs $1
Call
now.
in. We can make it.
Costs
We can make it a
$1.
call-in episode. You call in. You tell us.
Dude, wouldn't that be neato Petito? You know what I mean? Have the call in, and then yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Bringing them in. I do think that as far as paranormal goes, you gotta keep your wits about you. Don't ever not trust your gut. You know, everybody listening on Lounge Podcast, whether you listen now live or you watch this later, you know, like don't ever go against your gut, man. If your gut says something
Definitely.
spooky dooky, man, just leave. You know,
yep.
just turn around the other way, and slowly but surely that gut feeling will subside. You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying?
Well, I think that's going to do it here for the Lounge Podcast for tonight. Again, though, reach
be
out
here
to us on that Facebook page and let us know what you want to hear. Just say hi, whatever you feel like you want to put on there. We definitely take all suggestions very seriously.
Definitely,
So
guys.
definitely head over to that Lounge Podcast, the
Look,
Lounge Podcast at Facebook.com.
Shifty, I'll tell you what, man, you absolutely must be tired because we haven't heard a word from our sponsor, Dubby Energy, giving you
Oh,
that
we
energy
yeah.
you
haven't.
need to
Oh,
get through
Lordy.
the day, and get through the podcast. Let me tell you something. Shifty told me a big old secret. I don't know if you guys know this, but if you use the discount code, the Lounge Podcast, you can get 10% off that W.
That is definitely true. Head over to WEnergy.com and use that discount code, the Lounge Podcast. Get 10% off your order today. Get your tub. I promise you, you will not be disappointed.
Yeah, man. $100, that's $10 off. I mean, do the math. $10, that's $1 off. I'm
Yes,
down.
sir.
I'm already down.
But until Friday, guys.
Yes. Until
Thanks,
next
everybody.
time, I'm again one of your hosts, Shifty, with
Jinxie QT and Mr.
Pineapple GG, man.
All right.
Oh,
All right,
golly.
We
ladies
will
and
see
gentlemen,
y'all Friday.
on Friday.
See you Friday, guys. Much love, everybody.